Oh, the shark has pretty teeth, dear. And he showed...
Jockster Casey was a great man for the gab. He practically lived in his local, the bloody stool. And even after the smoking ban and trendy makeover, he still sat at the same spot, propping up the bar from opening till closing, regaling whoever would listen to his stories of the old days. Scams, heists and shenanigans, always ending with the line,
"How do I know? Because I was there."
One evening, Jockster had just finished telling a small group about the time the dockers derailed the 7:15 Belfast Express, when a young man approached. He was in awe.
Were you really a member of the notorious dockers?
I sure was, pal.
The young man shook his hand and bought Jockster a pint.
Were you involved in that mad kidnapping in '68?
I was indeed.
Jockster was impressed at the young fella's knowledge and proceeded to tell the tale. But as Jockster revealed, Mr. McDuffett wasn't as cooperative as he should have been. The dockers had to show him they meant business. So they bumped off his missus. The gradually expanding crowd were all ears as Jockster admitted he had pulled the trigger. It had to be done. They were tough times, but that was then. And this is now.
This is now.
More drinks and pats on the back after another great evening's performance. After closing, Jockster was heading home when he was confronted by the man from the bar. The young man explained how he had been looking for Jockster all his life. Well, ever since 1968, when he lost his mother.
Oh, shite.
No!
Jockster protested as the now grown-up Tom McDuffett plunged a knife into our Jockster's guts and left him to bleed out in the alley as revenge for his beloved mother.
Jesus, huh? Oh.
Kiefel, son!
Join it. Tom Ocker, son.
Come along.
Dermot Bean, backstage for us, later.
Thou comest to use thy tongue, thy story, quickly.
Pardon?
Get on with it.
There's been a terrible fire at our warehouse in India.
What are the losses?
Over 100 dead. 80 of those were children under 10.
I'm talking about the stock. Is it safe?
Yes, sir. It was in an adjoining warehouse. The stock is safe.
Have we any other business?
We must release a statement to the media.
No chance. I want a total media blackout on this.
But, sir, The children. We have to speak to the press.
Mr. Accrington needs a rest. A permanent one.
When?
If it were done, it were done quickly.
Late one evening, Father Roger was surprised by an impromptu visit from Bishop Pullet.
Was he any relation to Dick Pullet from the Pullet Inn?
I don't know, and quite frankly, I don't care. Father Roger welcomed the bishop in, and they both sat down by the fire to have a chat. The bishop told him how he had been given the job of checking up on priests, making sure that they were happy and not straying from the cloth.
Run them straight from the cloth, you know.
As they were chatting, there was a tap on the door, and in walked a beautiful young foreign woman with a tray of tea and biscuits.
Bishop Pullet, this is my housekeeper, Maria. Maria, Bishop Pullet.
Very nice to meet you. Is there anything else I can get you?
No, thanks, that's fine.
Once Maria left, the bishop noticed a set of beautiful rosary beads.
These are lovely.
Yes, they were a
As he
present from a
admired them,
cardinal.
Father Roger explained that they were a present from a cardinal in Rome. Spoke solemnly. These beads are indeed beautiful. But we mustn't be beguiled by beautiful things. The priest understood what the bishop was intimating and assured the bishop that there was nothing untoward between himself and the pretty housekeeper. The bishop apologized, but explained that it was only part of his job to check up on his flock. A couple of days passed and Father Roger was off to do his weekly rosary, except he couldn't find his precious beads. With the help of Maria, he searched the front room from top to bottom, but he was faced with the awful conclusion that the bishop himself had broken the third commandment, "Thou shalt not steal."
Jesus. So there's 3 of them now then.
He decided to call the bishop and find out the truth. The bishop answered the phone.
Hello, Bishop Pullet. It's Father Rightly here. You didn't by any chance take my rosary beads by accident the other night, did you?
No, replied the bishop calmly.
Well, they've been missing since Monday.
But I can tell you where they are.
Oh.
They're under the duvet in your housekeeper's bed. Of course, she would have found them if she ever slept there.
Okay, so fingerprints match those found in the murder weapon. The mud stains on the carpet are consistent with the sample of blood belonging to the accused taken from the scene of his arrest. Jack was being accused by the victim in a case of GBH, and the next thing the prosecutor turns up is a stiff. It's a formality, Barry.
Nothing's a formality.
I quit. I have nothing. No one.
Jack, I know you're broken, but
This is the only way.
Jack, you killed an innocent man.
No. No one's innocent. No one.
harla a bhí an. No sé sa chinhaint go raibh an gar a Guthrie ag tuairí bhrian ar lá an dún warithe. Alagan briste, alagan ganíon luch, ach ba luch war é, na mar a híl sé. Come on! Bhí a scéal híon le hinchins ag gach braslage.
It's an expensive piece, very expensive, but it wouldn't be from these shores.
Have you any idea where it could be from? England?
I'd go further afield than that. America, maybe. This man could help narrow it down to where it's from.
Thank you for your time. You've been a great help.
Anig siad ar ceangal idir an braslage agus seodra in New York. Bhí an tau le far a bhain agus scris sé far eile. Far a híl an tau a bheith leis. Tóir éire, gur an doras faoi glas, agus colagus sau. Í hawaii.
Oh, the shark has pretty teeth